All right, hello everyone, and welcome to Pantz versus AI. We are trying a different kind of stream today. It should be hopefully interesting. I have already run the I don't know what to call it, the chat GPT, I suppose. And yeah, today we're doing Hangman. This is kind of an idea one of my friends had. So I said, you know what, why not? We'll go ahead and just stream it and yeah, and just see how it goes. So yeah, I'm gonna do let's see. So we're just gonna start a new project, right? But yeah, I don't know. It should be interesting. It might be fun to like learn a little bit about what is good and or bad about using AI for coding. I think for smaller games, I can understand why it works really well because you have a ton of information already, and a lot of practice projects that other people have done to feed it. But I think as you get a more complicated game or a more personalized game, it is harder and harder to fulfill those things. So my thoughts behind it is, you know, a little bit of, yeah, it's great for maybe a little bit of learning and asking questions, but like you still have to incorporate a lot of human elements that basically LLMs cannot really, they just don't know how to do that. It's not what they're programmed to do. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I had a great lift today. Lots of delicious foods and proteins, and I'm feeling strong, feeling good, and I'm ready to get back to making some games. It's been what, eight months, I think. I don't know, longer than that. No, I'm gonna say it's been a year. We'll just say it's been a year since I've made really, you know, attempted at making games. So here we go. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna name this. I don't know. Should we like make the AI like be like bad game? Hangman. Oh, is it not? Oh, wait. Oh, this is like opening it. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I see that. That was recent projects. That's what it was. Okay. So we're gonna call this one Hangman. Let's call it AI. So we're gonna go do a C++ project. Just for desktop is fine. Quality preset. I mean, we really don't need maximum, but it's fine. So, okay, we have project. So the nice thing about this is that because I haven't coded in so long, it kind of like gives you all of the bases, and you can kind of read through it and see like, oh yeah, okay. Kind of, it's like remembering how to do some stuff, but yeah, time wise, we're at 8 minutes. Did it load? Oh, wait. It's generating code. It's still thinking. The joys of Unreal. It's definitely a very heavy duty thing. Heavy duty engine. Making Hangman in Unreal is definitely a that's what I'm looking for. It's like using a sledgehammer to, you know, put in a screw in your computer or something like that. It's good. It's definitely overkill. So, all right. yo, we got to compile these shaders. I think this is still the funniest thing about games recently, is how many shaders we have to compile. And I'm like, yo, it's a text game. Like, why do I need to compile all these? Visual Studio 2022 update version 17.14 is now available. Well, let's get this up and running first here. All right, well, apparently we're going to be watching some shaders compile for a little bit, so, because that is what this is all about, really, truly. We could switch over and just play something while that happens. So let's see. It's like, I think it's this thing. Yeah. I was like, is that gonna work either? I don't know. Oh, wait, it's still compiling it. I'm just like, give me a puzzle. That's all I want. Apparently it's really thinking about this. I was like, Unreal is being a little unreal. There we go. Okay. So we got like free puzzle makers. Oh my goodness. Please, game. Okay. So we got some hard ones. I don't need like, I don't want super hard ones. Like, yeah. It's kind of just want like a gentle puzzle. All right, let's try the puzzler here. Let's check this out. It's like, hopefully it'll load. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Let's see. Code word Sudoku. What do we want to play? I'm feeling. Kind of feeling Sudoku actually. Let's go with like a medium one here. And we'll play today's. Alright. Oh man. Gotta register. I just want to play the game. Boo. There we go. All right, let's go with the medium one. There's like killer Sudokus here, so. All right, we got quite a few right here, so we know what that has to be then. The 5. Oh no, it's not 5 actually. Oops. No, it's 7, 8. No, that has to be 5 right here. Then. It's 8. Sorry, my bad. There we go. We got one. Alright, so we're missing, what, 1 and 7 here? So we know that's 7. That's got to be 1 then. Probably this one will be the easiest, I think, next. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna use 5 and a 7. So we know that's 5 then. What are we missing here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yes. Let's go check on our shaders. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. The classic, like, you think everything's ready and then you start a project and then it takes another 30 minutes because that's how game development, well, it's really how any development is, honestly. All right, what do we got? 3 and 6, 3 and 6. So we know that's got to be 6 then. Nice. Okay. Get some progress. Get that bottom area done. So this is probably the easiest one then. What are we missing? 1 and 4. 1 and 4. We don't have either of those, so it's not that one. Maybe something like this one will be easier. So it can be 1. 2 is an option. 3, no. 4, no. 5. It could be 5. 6, nope. 7, no. Where to go next? Where to go next? One, 2, 3. Nice. 4, yeah. We don't have a 5. We do have a 6. We have an 8. We have a 7. Yeah, no 9 though. Still feel like this is gonna be the magic right here. So 4, yep, 5. Again, that 5, that cursed 5. Let's try up here maybe. I think I did this one, didn't I? Yeah, so we know it's 1. Could be 4. Like, we just gotta unlock this top bit here. That's 4. So these are like the 2 best horizontal. This is the best square to try to solve. Like, it should be this one, but yeah, so we got 2, we got 3, we got 4. We don't have 5. One, 2, 3. We got 4. Yep. But yeah, I mean, I guess we need what? So at least 8. We do have 1 and 2. We got 3 there. 4 is here. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Why can't we find these 5s? Alright, so we have a 5 there. I guess we could like look at 1s, right? So if we have 1 here and 1 here, we know that one of these 2 has to be 1. No, one of these has to be 1. So this has to be 1 then. Nope. Different strategy. Different strategy. Alright, so we've got those. So that means those 2 are 1s, and that has to be a 1. So that's our 1. So we know that one of these 2 has to be 1. So it has to be that one. And that one for 1. Cool. Alright, we got all our 1s. Let's go. Okay, so let's look for 5s now. So, what else are we missing for 5? Yeah. Really have like no 5s at all. So 2s are done here. So we know 2 has to be here. Bum, 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 bum. And we know 2 has to be there. All right. So we could probably find some 5s now, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, do an 8 here. We do have an 8, so that has to be our 5. Which means that's our 5 there. How's our shaders doing? We're getting closer. Well, we're getting closer to compiling shaders. We're still at 44% for the loading the project. All right, so we know the 3 has to be one of these 2. Don't know which one though. Three. So 4 has to be here. So we got 5 has to be here. So we know that's 8. Cool. And what is that? 3, 4, 6, 9. Okay. 9. What's a 9? Nice. Three has got to be there. So we can fill in that one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, that's a 4. One, two, three, four, 4. We got the 4. We got the 4. So we know that's a 4. One, two, three, 4. We got a 5. 6, which we don't have either of those. It's looking like 5s are the tricky one here. So we know 5 can't be here. That's gotta be the 5. And that's gotta be the 5. Oh, oops. Oh, we got Unreal. Preparing shaders. Your scene contains a sky dome mesh with sky material, but it does not cover that part of the screen. Okay. Now let's finish the Sudoku puzzle real quick and then we'll get started. We're getting pretty close, so. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Nope. Three. Three and 6. Okay, so we know that that has to be 3. So that means that has to be 6. Sweet. Sweet. We got it. Then we can finish this cube. We need 8 here. So that means that's our 8. I believe that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our other 6. One, 2, 3, 4. We got a 5. Where is our 5? Oh, no 5s. What else are we missing? A 6. Of course it's a 6. Let's see. 1, 2. So our 3, it's got to be here. 6. 7 is that. Nice, nice. For 8, no, 9. Our 9 is here. Alright, our last 2 puzzles, bricks, I don't know what you want to call them. Alright, well, we know that that's got to be 7. Because that has to be 5. That's 5. Sell that one. 6. We found our 6. Yay. That's our other 6. Now we got a 9, I believe. Cool. We did it. It took us 18 minutes. So. All right. We have a hangman thing. Okay. All right, we've got a screen. We've got movement. All right, so with our chat GPT stuff, what did we get? Basically says to create a C++ class, so let us do that. Where are our classes? There we go. New C++ class. Check. Let's see. Class Hangman Game does not specify what type or what we should inherit from, which is, you know, a little tricky. Let's just do none then, and we'll name it a Hangman game. It seems like it actually wants us to inherit from the actor class, based on what it's saying there. So Hangman AI live coding, registered and restarted process. All right. And this is why you need to know more. Oh, come on. Oh. Alright, so we're gonna do a new scene as well, I think, here. Level, I guess, yeah. Let's go with an empty level, it's fine. Okay, and we want... Where is our C++ class? Where did it go? So we can start. Can we just make a new one? New C++ class. Okay, so the path is Unreal Projects Hangman AI. Our first question for the Googles is, where are the new C++ classes added in Unreal? By using the C++ class wizard in the Unreal editor. This wizard generates the necessary header files and CPP files, which, if you're not familiar with C++, you typically have two different file names. It's kind of the way it's set up. Your header files usually just have the names of all of your functions and any variables that you might be using there. And then the CPP file breaks it down into what each of those different functions do. So it's typically like how those two things work. A lot of the times people will be looking at, C# or even Python or something newer, and just all of that is incorporated into one file now. I don't know, it's kind of up to you which one you like better. I kind of like the idea of having having a header file, because it makes it easier to read like the base stuff. Like you can see the overall, what this, this class or what you're trying to do kind of with it. And you could probably write better documentation and stuff if you want to include that within the file. So I mean, I guess I could have looked in here. Oh, hey, look. Hey, look. There it is. Okay, so we have one. We have a CPP file. The other thing I needed to do, Unreal Engine integration configuration. All configuration status. Check the status of all features and components. Sure. Checking Unreal Engine integration status. Ooh. Blueprint support. Check Blueprint support status. Check. Visual Studio integration status. Checking. I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and install that one because that seems really good. Ooh. So you should have the following installed before you install Visual Studio tools for Unreal Engine. Let's see, Unreal Engine test adapter component not installed. Can we just install that? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we're just going head on first, man. We're just rocking it. We're So I think what the stream really is gonna be is I'm gonna install a bunch of stuff, and then we might make a game, or we might start making a game sometime during this stream. But I might be just playing Sudoku this whole time while waiting for different updates and whatever else might be happening. So, the joys of creating a new project. So I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna take just a quick break while that's still loading, and I guess we'll play another Sudoku puzzle. So. Hello. Back. There we go. Okay. Some stuff maybe happened while I was gone. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Installation complete. Awesome. I like seeing that. So I was like, I'm just gonna look at integration with, so Visual Studio integration with Unreal. So a lot of what this does, if you're not familiar with it, is basically you kind of want to set up Visual Studio so it understands how to read Unreal, and it makes sure to have any source files like working from it essentially. So which version of the versions are integrated with binary versions of UE? Okay, so we do have that. Let's see, in the installer workload tab, in the installer's installation details panel. Okay, so that's still installer. Let's see. This extension is designed to improve productivity of developers using VS for Unreal. Let's take a look. I mean, we'll go ahead and okay. Let's see, modify. I was like, what is a fat? No. All right, come on, adding an actor to Unreal content. Let's see, browser by going to Windows, content browser. You can also use the content drawer button on the bottom of the toolbar. Alright, we have a bunch of blueprint effects. It's cool. So that's blueprint. So Hangman. An asset from file to this folder. Let's try that. Still none of those things. Weird. Reactor using blueprints, C++ or importing. So you can add actors. Place an actor from the content browser. I want to add my custom actor class in the create advanced asset submenu under the Alright, well, let's just try creating another C++ class this time. Actor is an object that can be placed or spawned into the... So it's going to inherit from actor, so... Alright, let's go back to our thing here. So Hangman game. So it's under Unreal Projects, Hangman AI source. So it's under source, okay. So source, there's nothing there. Good stuff. I'm liking it. All right, well, let's make an actor. Does it say public? No. Yeah, I guess it is public, so. Public. Alright. Hangman game. Cool. Love that. The main editor, select tools. The C++ class wizard will help you up here and show common classes by default. If you do not see the class you are looking for, you can view the entire class hierarchy listing by selecting all classes. It's like, well, I'll open Visual Studios and we'll just see what happens. Okay, we have one. Let's game, actually. So you configure your Unreal features here. We will run a check on each of them. See, HLSL, don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Yo, man, if it's gonna improve shaders, we gotta do that. I'm just sitting here going like, where are my project files? Source. Oh, wait, I got them. Found them. we got that one, and we'll take that. Wait. No, these are not the same thing. Okay. So you fill out your copyright notice description page of project settings. Okay. Let's see, learn more. I'm like, I don't know. Okay, so this just runs everything, so that's cool. So the only thing I have, the integration tool is not in there. Which is weird. I mean, I guess, is it an Unreal then? For Unreal Engine, this tool allows you to add UE classes, view UE logging. Alright, so version 17.7 or later to install. It's like, I assume I have a more recent one. To install Visual Studio's tools for Unreal in the Windows search box. Mm-hmm. All right, in the Windows search box, type in Windows. Oh, okay. Installer. All right, let's see. So workload tab. Game development with C++. We also did Unity because, you know, yeah. Installation details pane. Let's see, what else do we want? Game development with C++ workload. The installation details pane ensure that under game development with C++ optional and Visual Studio tools for Unreal is selected. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that as well. Oh, I see with the details, okay. includes launcher for installing the Unreal Engine for building. So is that one of them I needed? Studio tools for. Okay, it's already selected. Let's see. Select individual component tab at the top of the dialog. Under installation details on the right, expand game development with C++. Should that under optional, that Windows 10 SDK. Man, 1836. Okay. Okay, let's modify that real quick as well. Oh man, again today. Let's see, save your work before continuing. I was like, I haven't changed anything, so we're fine. I was like, all right, let's go on to a hard one. Only 55% of players have been able to do this one. So, you know, it's one of those two for one, but we don't know which one. Actually, well, yeah, so we know that that. Three. It's probably 4. 7, 8, 9. So yeah. So it was 4 we said? 4 it is. Cool. Alright, got one. I feel like figuring this one out might be the best, but hardest. Well, we know that has to be 1. This blocks out all those. So one of these 3, it's gonna be that one. It's one of those 2, but we don't know which one. It's gotta be that one. So I know it's one of those 2 for 1. Okay, I think that's all the ones that we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a 6, so 6. So this is gotta be 9 then, right? No, it's gotta be 6. That's 9. 69. Nice, nice. We got one. 4, 5, 6. So that's got to be 8 then. That's got to be 7. What do we need? 3 and 3 and 4, okay. Don't really have a lot of options for those two, so I don't think we can finish that one just yet. Nope. Visual Studio's back. Let's pause it up. Alright, how we doing? How we doing? How's it feeling? How's my integration feeling? Status is still not great. Oh, it requires it to be built. That's why. Okay. Oh, well, let's build it. Error occurred while restoring something. You are debugging a release build of Unreal Build Tool.dll using just my code with release builds using compiler optimization rules and degraded debugging experience, e.g. breakpoints will not be hit. I see. I'll stop debugging. Well, our test adapters work. It's really just the integration tool is the problem. I guess blueprint support is good now, or I don't remember if it was. We're having any issues with that. Anyway, so we found our hangman. Where's that header file? Just right here. Okay. So let's double click that. No, I want to. Okay, so we got CPP and we got our header file. All right, let's see what the thing has given us now. So it's given us a CPP file. However, I don't think it's given us a header file, which is not great. It's like CPP hangman h.a or game.h. Oh Lord. Very silly. Okay, well, so I'm just gonna bring this over. So this is what we got from there's a chat. So it's doing a bunch of U property stuff, which is, you know, it's fine. So the way this is set up, I'm assuming this is actually the header file, even though it's the CPP file. And then this one down here is the actual CPP file. We've already found something that AI has fucked up, or messed up. So let's just, you know, let's copy paste it, see what happens, see how much it yells at us. Alright, so header file. I guess we could probably just do copy, paste. Alright, so we don't need to do both of those. Also bring this back down here. Cannot open source file hangmangame.generated. It's kind of like, what does that mean? So let's just get rid of that one. for now, and then we will make our CPP file as well. Pretty sure I can just copy this bottom part and just do that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love that much red. Oh Lord. Okay, well, let's try doing that. See what happens. So what is this hangman game thing that it wants me to use? I don't know. Okay, so we're creating a hangman game. Cool. Your game.api or underscore API hangman game. Alright, so that's just calling the constructor here. I wonder if it's because it's not the name of the file. Let's see, a hangman game. .h. I mean, that should be right. Let's see. Like I said, I'm curious if it wanted me to do an actor is the thing. So. All right. Well, we can already see that with the great vibe coding vibes, the game's already like not, you know, you can't just do it, right? We've already proven it on the very first search. So, let's see. Is there any way to fix this currently is the question. So it's like, I feel like the big thing first is this. but it's just funny because I don't feel like you need to specify tick because I'm pretty sure it's a built-in function as well. I could be wrong. All right, so we void initiate game. Do we have that in here? Don't. Okay, well. It's rough. I'm just gonna do like a little hello world. Oh man. Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna say this is a bit of a fail. So. All right, so we spent, I mean, a lot of it was just setting up stuff for Unreal, so I can't really like, but we'll say we spent 30 minutes looking at it and seeing if we could fix it, and it didn't happen yet. So we're going to now build it for us, like as a human being, building this, but we're gonna do it the way that I would do it, right? So we'll go ahead and close these. Oh, wait, actually, well, I need to comment these out because, yeah. Or do I? All right, those things don't do anything now. Sweet. Okay. I'm like, do I try it in something I know a little bit more about, or just try it in like a C++ program instead of an Unreal? So, I feel like that might be a good idea, but it's fine. We will. I want to learn Unreal, so this is why we're doing it here. Okay, we are gonna pull up a couple things first. So Hangman, rules for Hangman. All right, we'll go to WikiHow. So WikiHow states that Hangman. Things that you should know. The object of Hangman is to guess the secret word before the stick figure is hung. Players take turns selecting letters to narrow the word down. Players can take turns or work together. Gameplay continues until the players guess the word or they run out of guesses and the stick figure is hung. If you want to play with younger kids, use a snowman instead of a hangman to avoid scaring or offending anyone. Okay? You know, we could build your, we'll call it build your snowman. Alright, so choose one person to be the host and make the puzzle. One person will choose a word and draw the hangman. Other players will guess letters and try and identify the word the host has picked. Every player can take turns being the host, or you can play multiple rounds with the same host. The host must know how to spell the word they choose for each round. So pick the secret word if you're the host. The other players will need to guess your word letter by letter, so choose a word you think will be difficult to guess if you want to make things harder for them. Difficult words usually have uncommon letters like Z or J and only a few vowels. For longer word games, you can also choose phrases if everyone agrees it's okay. If you're playing with younger students, don't choose a word they may not know. Of course, makes sense. So printable PDF for free. Is there an E in your word? Okay. So we have a post. So we have 1. So 2 is a circle. So this is kind of giving us an idea of like if we want to do anything. So we've got 1 for the post, 2 for the head. Let's see, 3 for the body, 4 and 5 are arms, and 6 and 7 are the thing. So we have 7 guesses essentially, which is, I kind of like that idea. When the player guessed wrong. Okay, so whenever a player guesses a letter that is not in the secret word, they get a strike. So if you keep guessing correct letters, then you don't get anything. So first wrong answer draws L. Okay. The players win when they guess the correct word. If the players get every letter of the word before the host finishes drawing, they win. At any point, a player can try and guess the entire word instead of a single letter, but if they guess the wrong word, then the host should treat it as a wrong letter. Okay, that's interesting. I think that's a kind of a cool thing to add in there, which when you're using ChatGPT did not do that. Okay, so let's build up arrow. So many accounts. All right, we got a flow chart. Brain writing. Kanban. I don't know. I think I'm going to use this brain writing thing. Try it out. We're gonna call this. Well, actually, wait. This is a lot of like already programmed. I don't want this guy. Just do a blank word. It's fine. Cool. So we'll do. Hang on. Okay. So we're just gonna do a little bit of kind of writing out what we need to do, right? So I think like creating the general game logic is probably a good idea. Game logic. Get a couple colors going here. Blue. Oh, green. Okay, cool. So we got a couple. So we need game logic. We need a word database, I guess. We're just thinking like overall stuff that we need for this. So for game logic, what do we need to do? We need basically a game loop. It's like overall structure. So the game loop starts. We play through the game at least once. So game loop. So game loop, and then let's do a couple of these here. Boop. Okay, so the first thing we do is like setup, right? This is going to be choose word choice, choose a word from database. What else do we need to do? So we choose that. We create the so our word database is just gonna have one word for right now. We'll put we should make a real word though. I'll leave that up to y'all. What give me a word that I should use for it, and don't say Pantz McGee. We're not using Pantz McGee. So okay, so setup, choose a word from the database, we create, basically we got to create kind of the UI, right? So create well, it's like, okay, so create UI is a little bit different. This is like part of it, but I'm gonna put that over here actually. So from the UI, so we'll have a button that just says like start game, right? So a button that starts game. Cool. So after we click that, so that's like a big bang. Yeah, word database is another one. Just put hello. Hello will be our test word. So start the games. Why did that do that? Okay. Button starts the game. Setup, choose a word. Okay, so choose a word from the database. So we'll select hello, and then the UI will draw UI. So like store. That's another thing I was going to look at real quick on the no, I guess I already Alright, so game logic, game loop, set up and choose a word from the database. And then, so we basically want like now, so like current word equals like the word from the database. Okay. Okay, so setup chooses, oh my gosh, please let me move you. Oh, it's locked. Weird. I don't, Okay. Like, stop. Oh, wait, I see what happened. Okay. So choose a word. Current word equals word from database. Set up. And then we're gonna do draw, or it's like, it'd be word length. So current word dot length. I don't think that's how you spell length though. Heck yeah. Current word dot length. Into like an int, so int draw space equals current word length, and then just like run draw space, something like that probably. Again, this is just pseudocode. We can mess around with it and get better names, I think, as we're going for it. Okay, so we choose that word from the database. Current word equals database, and then int draw space currently. Okay, and then the last thing we need to do, probably, at least for setup, like for my current ideas of setup, is going to be just draw base hangman pillar gallow, draw base gallow. How about that? I'm like, it's so terrifying. What is this thing? So probably didn't spell that right either. Let's see how you spell gallow actually. Gallow? A structure typically 2 uprights with a crosspiece for hanging criminals. Yep. Oh, interesting. I guess it has to always be 2. The correct term is gallows, which refers to a wooden structure with a crossbeam used. Okay, so it's technically, it is, you don't say gallow, you say gallows. Fun. We're learning today. Okay, so we have chosen our word, we have gotten the length of the word, we've drawn our, you know, like, we'll say dashed lines or our dashes underneath. They could be X's, we could, you know, however we want to give that information to it. And then we've drawn our, basically our gallow. So we'll do like a two line thing, right? So draw a gallow, boom. Okay. Actually, no, we'll just do, so we'll have a pillar, right? Little, yeah, there we go. And so like, go 1. I really like that one that we, so that's gonna be 2, then 3, then like, bloop. It's like a dancing guy here. 5. We'll get some wiggles. Alright, 6 and 7. Yo, MS Paint, baby! Okay, so that's kind of our idea. I like the 7 guesses idea. I think that's really cool. Very simple. Bye. Hey, how you doing, Master? We are making some hangman. AI failed us completely, which, you know, was unexpected, or unexpected, was totally expected. But we are doing some, just some layouts on, basically the logic behind Hangman, and then we'll hop into maybe some Unreal stuff. We'll see. I feel like I need to go play around with Unreal some more because there's a lot of stuff I just don't know about the basic importing. But what are you up to on this Friday? Just hanging out? Are you kind of working and streaming it, or working and watching streams at the same time? Let's see. Set up, choose a word from database. Cool. Draw hellos. Oh, it's midnight. Oh, okay. So you're European time, I'm guessing. Nice, nice. Well, thank you for coming on in. All right, so we've got our word. We've kind of got our idea. We're gonna do 7 guesses. Set up. What else do we need on the game loop? Let's get one of these nice pink guys going on here. Let's see, you were working before. I had a big theme update for a friend's website. Oh, nice, nice. I assume that you are either web developer or maybe a graphic designer of some sort. Web dev, nice, nice, nice. What kind of stuff do you like to code with it? Is it just like JavaScript, or do you do... Yeah, I remember I took a couple classes just like on, a lot of it was like basic HTML stuff, and then they incorporated a little bit of JavaScript and CSS, and then like the next class I took was just HTML5, and I was like, okay, there's a lot more to this. So yeah. Yeah, I find like it's kind of fun, and like it's nice to know a lot about how, you know, the nested part and stuff works. But a lot of the times I feel like I just get better results when I do, you know, something like Squarespace, or using something of that similar, I guess, visual. It's not really visual coding, but it's like just visual layouts. So gotcha. Yeah, JavaScript I felt was a little. It's definitely it's more object oriented, but it's not really. It's just kind of like running scripts in the background more so, or on, not necessarily in the background, but like on startup too. So let's see. Yeah, totally. So yeah, it's just like a lot of it's just your approach, really, how you want to do it. So I think that's the cool thing about just general knowledge about programming and really anything with technology, is you can kind of engineer it however you feel like. So okay, so our game loop, what else do we need? We have our setup, which is great. So I guess this is actually technically like right here. Okay. So player. So we've gotten our setup down. So player guess. So player guess, I guess. Player guess, I guess. Aha. Nice. Yeah, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, I definitely feel like I have a pretty strong coding background. It's just one of those things where I am like kind of getting back into it, so it's a little bit of like shaking off the rust. But you know, it's fun. I like learning, so it's easy to jump back into something and be like, oh yeah, I'm relearning some how you do things. Okay, so player guesses. Then we check. I mean, we'll just call this a string. So player guess string equals input. So we'll probably want to check that input as well. Yay, user input, my favorite thing to do. Everybody's favorite thing to do. So check input, basically, or check valid input. And then from there we can compare player guess string equals, well, actually it's not really compare, it's more like compare. It'd be compare each character, so we need to break down each of those. So this is actually should we do, basically we need to make sure it's a valuable character. Check valid. It's like, I don't know if I should incorporate string. I could just do character input instead. The fun part of this would just be like put out the entire alphabet on buttons and be like, you click a button, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so with the theme update, I had the idea because he kept asking me if I can change the entire site theme. It's semi-automated. I can set a main color. Be automatically a feature too. Oh, cool. Yeah. So do you have like I think in like an artist way where you have like a main color and then like a secondary that you kind of blend together and you do stuff with like gradients and stuff? Okay, so guess input. I guess we could make it a string. And then check valid input as a character, and if it is a valid character within the alphabet, character, we'll go character checker. God, these are so basic. Character char equals player input, and just I don't remember exactly how we do the conversion thing, but as a char, I love calling them chars instead of characters because I just always think of Charmander. So let's see, I could, but for now I have it that simple. Yeah. So I mean, you can look at my word database up here. I just have hello in there. That's all we're gonna put in there, at least to make this game work. So okay, so get it as a string, check it that it's a character, and make sure it's a valid character. Then character char, we'll make another variable, and essentially just turn that string into a char. And then from there, let's see, for now I have it that simple. It's not uploaded to GitHub, or it's stuck. Oh, I don't know. Could be an upload problem. I don't know if GitHub is having any issues today. Okay, so we have a character. So character char is our guess. I feel like I should name that something else though. Character guess char. Guess char. God, that looks so weird. Character G, US char. See, now it's done. I made like 108 file changes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're using like images and stuff too, then it can be a little annoying. So how big is the total, the package size? Yeah, definitely. Automation is always good if you can do that. Okay, so we have character G, US jar. I don't know why that's so funny to me. I think it's just because it's character G. Oh yeah, okay, that's super small. That should be fine. So, all right, so guess, so then we go through. Should I do it once or twice? I mean, I guess I could go along with it and... okay. I think the term is on source control, but was it like conflict resolution stuff at all? Did you have any of that, or was it just being derpy for you? Okay, so check character. So we want to use index. So we'll compare what did we make? What did we call this one first? So we called it current word. Compare current word dot index. Actually, wait now, because that would just get the number of the index, I think. I'm gonna have to double check on that one. I can't remember exactly. It's fine. We know what we want to do. We basically just want to check it against, does it equal character G. This time we have character Gis and S char. Let's see, what? Sorry, I was mentally out there for a sec. Oh, no, so when you were doing the update on GitHub, were you having any like conflict resolution stuff that you had to do, or was it just like GitHub just being derpy and stupid? Because sometimes it can do that too. Okay, so we compare it, and then we basically, I guess it's kind of more like a loop. There we go. So we'll go down here. So loop through word, and we're going to basically do two things here. So we're going to do, go this way and go that way. So if no letters match, and if the letter matches. Let's see, so I found out that I had an account selection window open for a few minutes now that I might have been a problem. Okay, yeah. I mean, if you, because I know GitHub has a pretty nice UI for just doing changes pretty easily, so. And most of the time you can just do like, I think it's called trunk, where you just basically just have them, timelined. So I think it gets more complicated when it's, when you have a lot of different people. Yep, goddamn bots. Get out of here, bot. All right. Might have to have a stream where I just make a bot to fight the bots. Be bot versus bot. I have noticed that particular one, or messaging, coming up quite often, so. Sure, yeah. If you, try sending it. I'm not sure if my restrictions and stuff will allow it or not. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Ooh, yeah, I like the little movement there on the bottom. It's nice. Cool. Hot pink, baby. I don't know if I like the outline headings though. I think just the normal one is better. Black is not black enough. I actually really like that pink though. Good pink vibes there. I think, I don't know. Purple. Orange is actually pretty nice too. Well, I think it's just because you have the gray layout, so. Or I have the gray layout on. So. Gray looks pretty good. See, on the pink, there is a 1 to 100 chance to see a secret on the main page by refreshing. Really? Okay. Do you just hit X to go back? Okay. Like, just refresh a couple times. I'm waiting for like a Zelda heart thing or something to come up. It's an image change? Okay. So is it going to be like this right here, the J6Y4, maybe? So you're going like, and we're just going to like highlight everything. All right. We'll just do it. We'll do it a little slow. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19. All right, we are definitely losing the probability war here. It's very noticeable. Okay. All right, we're definitely at like 40 now. You said 1 in 100? I feel like you should make it a little bit more than that. A little bit better probability than that. Oh god. that's a very low probability. Okay. So you just came in to distract me. I see. Playing these probability games on me. Oh. It changed, yes. J6Y4, right? No? Wait. I feel like I'm seeing things now. No, I was seeing things, my bad. Nah. I know, I am. I want to see something new. You're like, it does work. I swear it works. We'll go 42 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, no. 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Okay, yeah, with a 1 and 3. That is a much more reasonable test thing. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, last one. Oh, all right. Well, I tried. You're like, I will just link that. Oh, okay. Nice. I see why you probably use 1024 there, based on the sizes. So. Cool. You said that website is for it? Oh, for creating a startup. Okay, cool. I mean, it's very clean, so I don't know if you were using any particular frameworks for it. But yeah, it feels very smooth, which is really nice. And I like the just general, I guess, graphic design approach. So it definitely feels like some kind of startup. So okay, so loop through word if no letters match. Of course. So what year for like in school stuff are you in? Heck yeah, every line of code. Let's go. Was it a group project as well? Group projects. All right, so if no letters match, then we need to probably make, I don't know if I should do an input for like just store guess counter, probably, yeah. So int guess wrong equals guess wrong plus. Let's see. Oh, we're just in 9th grade and oh, okay, cool. Is 9th grade the same as it is like for US? Because I know like when I was taking French, they called it different classes and stuff. So I'm planning the theme update myself too, but I got more features. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, so like for US, like your first grade would be when you're about like 6 years of age, and then each year just escalates to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, in Germany, maybe so. But I think in France they like do it backwards, where it's like you have or they count each year for each different school. So I don't know. It's fine. If you say 9th grade, I'm gonna assume, you know, not early teens, but you know, like mid-teens, and then probably like three years left until you're out of basic the base school, and then you have college after that, probably. The shrug, the old project. See, grade 5 I was in a different school because of the kind of system. Gotcha. Okay. Put text here. Okay, so 1 to 4 is primary school. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. We have a Obama prism. It definitely looks a little bit like the base page is still good though. So Oh, interesting. That's kind of fun. No drop. So you press the first put here in his, let's see. Press the first put text in here and shrug. Put text here, okay. Oh. I think this might be my first Rickroll of being streamed. Excellent. Excellent. Oh yeah, those div containers, yo. That one brings me back. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Let's see. Guess wrong plus plus. Alright, so we have the int. And then from there, I guess we just draw hangman? Hangman part, maybe? I don't know exactly what that's gonna mean, so. Oh yeah, of course, so. Yeah, it's always fun to like just go, I think it's fun to like look at people's, how they make stuff and just kind of, I mean, if they ask questions or like have any, you know, want to know anything about anything, it's kind of good to like be able to do that too, but sometimes it's nice to just go check out what other people do. So okay, and then if a letter matches, then we're going to not do anything with the guesses, but we do need to draw the letter, I guess. I don't know, that's what I'm gonna call it. And then from there, I think that's really it. So, nope. Hold up. Okay, cool. So we don't really need anything there. We can just do like a, we'll just draw it, I guess. We'll just go like, wee game loop. Wonderful, yes. Okay, so both of those loop back. I think that's pretty much it for the game loop. It's not super, you know, ridiculous. I think the hardest part is going to be figuring out what I'm doing with these shapes. So see, also another distraction incoming. See, so is Alais, is this like go? I'm like, oh yeah, German. I was like, each is I believe, right? I know very little German things, so this is happy birthday. I mean, I could use the great Google Translate, so happy birthday, elf. Lieber, which is it? So do you say the B? Is it Lieber or Lieber? Okay, nice. Dear elf. I don't know. It's still funny just to be like, you see it in German and you're like, yeah, and then you see elf. You're like, oh, okay. I wish you all best of your birthday. May your day be filled with joy, fun, and unforgettable moments. Your family and friends are thinking of you and hope you grow over 5 feet tall. I'm assuming they're very short as well. I got some nice, like, you know, chill, I'm gonna say crafting icons. Yeah, okay, this is very Minecraft oriented, I see. Okay, I will not press that. Well, I will resist. Yeah, Minecraft's pretty cool. I played a little bit of it there. Let's see, you copied it from my new... Oh, the pressing thing? Okay, so that just looks like Night Drunken. Is that just sounds bad.
Oh my God!
Yep. Oh, you do have to maybe have a little thing on there. It's just like, disclaimer, it will be very loud and destroy your eardrums. Oh god. Is okay, I have to hit it again. I was like, if it's in German though, it says do not press. I don't know what's happening. I don't know, I don't see a disclaimer on the website though, like for this one at least. Let's see. Don't press. Oh, I see. Okay. That's the disclaimer. Just don't press it. Okay. I don't know. I think I liked getting rickrolled better. But... Okay. Have we done all of our stuff? We've got a database. Is there anything with the UI we need to do? I was like, what do we want the UI to look like? Oh, okay. Du bist ein Waffer Minecraft Meister. Actually, no, it'd be Vav, because you say it with a V, right? Like a Vallier? Is it Moog? Moogdine? No, you're fine. This is kind of fun, so it's a little different. I was like, I figured it was some kind of Minecraft master, or yeah, you... Apple? May your day be as epic as your Minecraft worlds. Nice. I like that you don't have a little, like, please don't press this thing here. Okay, Apple is Apple. I mean, those are fairly simple. Similar, so. Alexafable. I like that it's also fused. I think that's funny. So is Alexa, are they, I guess, female or male? I know, like, let's see, to all your loving friends, the one guy, the other, and all the others, I don't know who. Male, okay, yeah. Ein Inventor, Dimir Vol. I mean, that's obviously Diamond, so. I don't know. Like, just looking at German is always really fun. So. Yeah, my one of my friends in high school took German and would occasionally like blurt out stuff, and I would try to understand what he was saying, but then I would like react in French and be like, it's just very silly because we both grew up in Texas, where I feel like Spanish would have probably been the best language to take during that time, but I don't know. We were rebels, so I have found it's actually kind of useful because I live in Seattle now, and speaking to a lot of like Canadians and stuff. So you do hear a lot more people speaking French up here, which is kind of cool. So, but you still hear, I think, more just East Asian countries as well. You are a something streamer. No idea what that one is, but I will plug it in to the good translates and find out. Man, why'd you do it like that? A very funny streamer. Ah, well, thank you. I guess, would you say just Donka? Let's see. Text is yep. You've definitely lost me with that next sentence. All right, let's find out. Aw, share the love. I definitely had to translate that. There's no way I would have gotten that at all. I was like, text. That's probably the only word that there, and like maybe dir, but it's just, you know, an article, so. Alright, so UI. It's like a bit. I mean, I'm like, let's start with a box. Aha. A box. Maybe not that. A little bit bigger of a box. Just a simple like play button. And then a like exit button. I'm going like super simple game vibes here. Windows app building. Let's see. So deep thinking about how Hangman works. Yeah. I'm just recreating it. One of my friends I was chatting to basically had the suggestion of throwing in just seeing what happens when you create Hangman in whatever, you know, like whatever language you want to. And so I was like, well, I'll just throw it into the Unreal Engine and I'll see what happens. And basically what it gave me was these things, and I will just do this real quick. And as you can tell, it definitely didn't know what the hell it was doing. Okay, yeah, I mean, like, making small games like that I think it's a lot of fun, because you, for me, it's, the thing I like most about coding is the puzzle solving, and I feel like games just inherently have more of that in there. So it's just, I don't know, I really enjoy it. But no, I just laughed because I was sitting here going like, I think I know what it's doing. I don't know if you know a lot about C++, but in Unreal it's a little bit different too, because you use stuff like, they have their own proprietary like class system. They use uClass, which is just Unreal classes. But you have header files and CPP files. Let's see. Before I had to fix a jigger. Ah, gotcha. And the header files are basically kind of like your layout. So you'll basically describe all your different functions and stuff that you want to use, and then your CPP stuff will be actually fleshing out the different functions. So like I kind of see what they're going for, but I just thought it was funny because when I plugged it in and they basically were like, oh yes, this header file is actually the CPP file, and this CPP file is actually the header file. And I was like, I see why it's dumb. Okay, back to our Hangman stuff. All right, so no. I might try it on just, you know, like a command prompt kind of thing. It might give me better information. Doubt it, but you know, my goal was literally to just hit, so like to put the file into the project setting or whatever the project is, compile it, run it, and just see what happens. And then if it works, that would be great. That would be fun. It's not going to do that most likely. And then if it doesn't do that, fix, you know, the problems with it, and then call that my time. And I just like looked at those files and I was like, it's not even really worth me starting from what they have given me. I think it's better for me to do what I'm doing right now. Okay, so we have our little dude. It's gonna be over here. Being hung, being, I don't know what he's doing over here. The squiggles. And then I guess we could have it like up here though. Like it's like a long-haired person now. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on right now I'm doing Fridays, like Friday morning for me. So starting around like 12 o'clock, or what is that word? Noon. Basically probably working on this stuff right now, and then my later channels or later night streams, which I guess will be morning time for you, are currently I'm playing Persona 4. Let's see. You know, it actually kind of does look like a crowbar. Like do a little I'll do a little of that. I don't know. And now it's looking more like a hangman because I like put a pull thing there. So but yeah, I really enjoy playing JRPGs. So a little bit of variety streaming I think is important for me. But I'm looking at everything kind of more project based. So like I will probably play through and finish up, or yeah, probably finish up Persona, and then get back into doing a little bit more coding streams for a while. And then in July, I'm actually planning on doing kind of like, I might look at other game jams, but I'm planning on doing like a whole month where I just work on a game and just try to get it as polished as possible. And all of my streams are going to be dedicated to just that game jam. If I don't find anything, I'm just going to call it the Pantz Jam, and we're just going to have some fun with it and see. So, but for games, like stuff that I want to work on game-wise, it's definitely going to be puzzle-based. I have a lot of just, I don't know. I just have a large interest in puzzles in general. It could be word puzzles. It could be, you know, environmental puzzles, so like if you played Zelda Breath of the Wild or a lot of open games like that, Genshin, I'm really fascinated and really enjoy that kind of stuff. So yeah, I can get 100,000, you can get 1,000 hours in this, or in what? In what? I was like, if it's in Persona, then I understand. Oh, 1,000. Okay, yeah. I feel like you could probably get 1,000 hours pretty easily. Like crafting them. I feel like this one may not take that long, which is good. But again, the smaller projects right now, I feel like are more. They're more for learning Unreal's like environment than anything, or relearning it, I guess. So. Because I did code a game for my capstone project that was in in Unreal, but it was Unreal 4, and then I like forgot a lot of the stuff because I basically just never I didn't use it after I graduated for like 4 years, I guess. So you just forget a lot of stuff, unfortunately. But you know, it comes back. Word to guess equals new word dot to upper. I have just used Visual Studio for most of my coding experience, so it's just been kind of the thing I've chosen. So I've done a little bit with like Unity's what do they call it? They have their like the one that's built into the system, but it's very similar to Visual Studio. And then I know Godot has its kind of own system as well, which I've messed around with that a little bit too. But it's a lot of them are very similar. So okay. So what do we think about this UI? It's very simple. I feel like the big thing is we might have to make it longer, because if the words are like, if it's like a German word, then like the word for, I think it's refrigerator, is exceptionally long. Using multiple languages would be kind of crazy for this game too, though. So let's see. I use Visual Studio Code, cool flashy name. Okay, what is a cool scrink? Scrink? There's it shrink. Cool shrink? Oh, okay, so that's the simple version of it. Isn't there like, it's like refrigeration unit or something like that? Isn't that a very long word? I feel like I remember that, so. No, that's it. Refrigerator. Huh. Lid height. That's so much, like, that's not that bad. So oh, cooling unit. Nope, still the same. Oh, here we go. This one. Food preservation chamber. oh god, there's another one. It's even more ridiculous. Oh god. Oh my, I have to put that one in. A beef labeling monitoring task transfer act. Lovely. Yeah, a Leibenschnitzel Conservung. Good lord. Okay. Very silly. The other one I like is the little egg thing too. I don't remember what they're called though. Call it egg cracker. Let's see. Yeah. Egg helper? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Egg breaker in Germany? Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh wait, it is this one. Here we go. The Ironschalen Solbrenber. It's like a yeah, these little things. That's a word no one uses. Okay, fair enough. You're like, we don't use that word. I'm gonna just type it into images real quick though. Yeah, so one of these guys. A Hottentotten Stroughton Doddle. So, from my understanding, you basically like will crack the egg open and like basically eat from the top of the egg with like a spoon, I think. They might be part of more like Norwegian culture as well, because I know my partner had one, so. All right, go back to the translator. Hottentot, stuttering idiot mother bag rat lattice fender. I feel like you just threw words in there. I don't know, this is what ChatGPT told me. Oh god. I was like, a Hottentot, I feel like that is like, I feel like it's like a tater tot or something like that. And then stuttering idiot mother. I feel like, again, this is kind of going on like less PG, like this is some kind of offensive thing to call somebody. So, I don't know. See, my grandma sometimes says Hottentotten. Okay. I was like, the closest thing I can think of is like a hottie toddy, which is a drink. So, okay, I think we got everything kind of set up ish. What I'm assuming what is a Hottentotten? Maybe. We are not. Okay, we are not with the Hottentotten. Okay. So Totten is dead, I guess. The Hotten dead. So Hottentotten was and is still derogatory. Oh, okay. Colonist term used to refer to the group of South Americans. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we probably shouldn't use it then. I see. So I was right. I was. It definitely is a very long thing. Oh, old people. Okay, yeah. All right, what are we doing? I don't know. What? So I think we're gonna create an actor class. Let's see. I just want to rename it, really. Let's create a new one. Oh, that's okay. I'm actually going to be wrapping up here soon. So, thank you very much for hanging out, though. I hope you have some good sleeps, and yeah, I'll catch you maybe later on another stream. So, have a good night. Oh, it's like, and we can see it, and we cannot. Okay, well, let's create that C++ class, and we are going to name it, or we're going to make an actor out of it. Parent from actor. But yeah, actors are basically just kind of like, it's your base object class in Unreal. So what do we want to call this? So just Hangman game, probably. Public. Ooh. Have a Hangman game. Maha. Okay, so Hangman game. I was right. They wanted me to incorporate as an actor. Of course it did. See, it didn't say that. Stupid chat. It's fine. Now, for content drawers, do we have a thing? Probably not. Alright, so we're gonna go look up real quick how. So show C++ class in content drawer. Unreal. This is bothering me. Doesn't show up in content browser. Yay! Hello everyone, I'm using UA5 and I have a little knowledge on C++. Everything worked fine for me until now. I'm trying to create a new C++ actor and it works just fine. But when I close and open UE, the C++ actor isn't in the content browser, but still in the file explorer. I'm not sure what to do. Don't go into the content folders. There's a setting in the content browser to show other locations besides content. I think it's a little eye icon. Find that and tick some of your other boxes. C++ classes go into a folder called C++ classes. It should pop up in the master list of actors when you search for actors to add to the scene. Okay. See, I tend to run into this problem when I create a C++ class inside a blueprint-basis project. Not really sure how to fix it. Unfortunately, I have a new project enabling C++ from the beginning on order consistently. So there's a setting in the content browser. Is it here maybe? Okay, here we go. Ah, show C++ classes. Haha, we have it. Okay. Now, where are they? Look at all those beautiful, beautiful bricks. They're wonderful, I tell you. Wonderful. Oh, wait, we got it. So it's just under CP, boom, boom, Hangman game. We got one. Found it. Okay, cool. So just at the bottom there. Okay, cool. Good. Good. Yes. Okay. So create C++ class derived from Hangman game. Create blueprint class based on. Okay. So yeah, if we want to, basically, if we want to use Hangman game as a what's the word I'm looking for? As a parent object, we can do that too, which is nice. So. Alright, so we have our tick, we have our protected void begin play option, and Hangman game. So this is basically our constructor. This essentially plays as like an initiator whenever it gets played, and then our tick is something that happens every tick is the best way to put it. Every frame is, if you want to say it that way. Like super. So we'll just put that there. Yeah, I mean, these are like, it's actually what it's supposed to be. So again, what it should have just said is, or the thing the AI should have said was, hey, we're going to use this as an actor instead of trying to do it. And I was correct in that, so good to know. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and pause for now on this. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed kind of flipping around, failing, you know, learning a little bit of German today. Yeah. I'm gonna probably continue this off stream a little bit just to kind of get a little bit more familiar with Unreal, you know, learn on my own a little bit more, and we'll pick it back up definitely next Friday. I'm gonna try to start a little bit earlier though. But yeah, thanks again for everybody for hanging out. It was a lot of fun, and I will see. I should be back on Sunday nights for some more Persona. Actually no, not Sunday night. It's actually, I think it's gonna be a little bit. I think it's Wednesday. Wednesday next week is my next planned stream. I got a lot of things coming up this next week, so we'll get back there. We'll have some fun. Hopefully we'll beat Persona 4 before July. That is the goal. Hopefully before June, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, thanks again everybody for hanging out, and I will catch y'all on Wednesday. Bye.